Locker room. Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor inside the locker room, players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The visitors, as they got off the team bus earlier, the attitude and confidence they have is clear. And the game arrivals sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. And tonight, it'll be the Lakers going up against Boston. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Silk is out there with Smooth. And there's Captain Clutch. And it's Gadzuric in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Boston, they've got Prime Time. Walton is out there with...
Well, the era of star free agents increasingly being on the move has created a media frenzy that sometimes can be intense and draining. Some players like Kevin Durant push back against year-long and incessant free agency questions. Warriors coach Steve Kerr said, "We're all actors in a soap opera, and we have to deal with that part of it." Kevin?
It can be a circus. David, thanks. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Silk, also Smooth out there, and it's Gadzuric in at the center position. And for the Celtics, they've got Portis. The Quick is out there with Prime Time. Then there's Gervin, and it's Walton in at the 3 slot. Clark, here we are mid-season, and certain teams seem to really change gear and ratchet up the intensity.
Yeah, I agree with you. And some of that is familiarity, understanding who you are and what it takes for you to win, and being healthy is a big part of that. I think teams all over the league go through stretches where they're in a nice groove and rhythm, and there are a lot of variables that play into that.
Things settle down, don't they? Rotations, routines, like you said, all those things important.
Yeah, exactly. Well said.
Here's the Quick. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Gervin. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Los Angeles. Here's Steffens. Five to shoot. And Boston with the rebound. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And the basket by Walton.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Here is Gadzuric. About a minute played so far here in the first. Over to the wing. Here's Steffens over Ariza. Stephens can't get it to go.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And so it's the Lakers with it after the basket by Boston. And he goes in for the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And it's Gervin missing for Los Angeles. They've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the left wing. Walton defending. Passes it to Bryan. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Ariza. His last outing, 16 points for him. The pass to Gervin. Fades and shoots. Good work there as it goes.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here is Gadzarich. Yep, that one goes in there.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's the quick. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
Here is Gadzarich, defended by Portis. Here's Bryan. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Playing as a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Here's the quick. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Inside, Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here is Gadzarich. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there's plenty of room for improvement.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Mark, last season we saw more of the global game series from the NBA. A couple games in Mexico, one in England. It's nice to see.
Yeah, it really is, because I actually 6 years ago had a chance to be with the Pacers in the global games in the Philippines, and then Taipei, Taiwan with the Rockets. Great experience for the players and the organizations. It's an additional level of travel, no doubt. About a week to 10 days where you're in another country, but it's great for the game and it's great for the fans in those countries.
Here's Gervin after the basket by Los Angeles. Nice ball movement by Boston. Walton, the pass to Gervin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And looking now at the numbers for Big Daddy. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 10th in blocks, 11th in steals, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Big Daddy's checked in for Los Angeles. He hits the second from the line. And here is Los Angeles now. 8-point game. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Captain Clutch.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards. And his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hawking. You have to give it up to this man.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's the quick. Pulls up, high post. Boston, no good that time either. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. Taking a look at Boston. They're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season.
And you know, for Boston, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Boston leading by 4. Ariza outside. Pass to Gervin. Walton up top. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Rebound the Lakers.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Here's Captain Clutch. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Austin with the ball. Here's the quick. It's Gervin on the wing. From 13. Boston, no good that time either.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Bryan, and it's all evened up. Captain Clutch's got 10 points in the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
For Boston, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Clark, among the bigs, which one do you think runs the floor the best?
Boy, I tell you, Anthony Davis is gazelle-like, and this guy is north of 7 feet tall and is just agile and quick in getting up and down. I think I'd put him at the top of the list. Clint Capella is in that category, and Giannis Antetokounmpo as well, but a lot of times he has the ball and is taking it rack to rack.
He does. Brings it up like a guard, and no one can stop him.
Nobody can stop that guy. Gets coming downhill at you.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now Ariza. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Gervin. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The monster passes to Rogers. Here's Sims. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Ariza with the ball for Boston. Outside Collins. There's the triple. Rogers pulls it in. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 10-1 run. Here's the monster. Ariza covering. Pass to Sims. Clock at 6. Passes it to Gadzuric. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 2.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Big Daddy's checked in for Los Angeles. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month.
I mean, it's about the pace they played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
Outside Collins. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Sims. He's guarded by Collins. Goes up from the top of the key. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
There's the pass to Gervin. Ariza outside. Outside Collins. Rogers pulls it in. Rogers has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And Boston has possession, following the bucket by the Lakers. And there's a whistle that goes on B Train. That's his first foul. Walls is checked in for Captain Clutch. Ariza outside, fires from deep, bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Bowen, covered by Gervin. Bowen shot is off.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Outside Collins. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A lot of players keep track of their stats, their own team stats. But Clark, how much do guys pay attention to stats in game?
I have no idea. I mean, I know stat sheets are given to the coaches during the timeouts throughout the game, but I don't think players in general are able to monitor their numbers. Now, there are exceptions to every rule. I imagine every team may have a player or two that can chart his numbers during the game, but the vast majority are too occupied with playing the game to keep up with the stats.
And they're looking up at the scoreboard too, aren't they? Because they give individual stats up on the board.
Oh man, yeah, I tell you that, and then watching replays is one of my pet peeves with players. I mean, they should just focus on playing the game instead of always looking up to see if they fouled or not.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here's Sims, still looking for his first bucket in this one. This one for three. No good on that one. And it's Boston the other way. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Here's Sims. His last outing, he had 8 points. The shot's good from Rogers. Rogers has got his second basket of the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Ariza passes to Collins. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Pass to Rogers. Tipped away. Now, here's Collins. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix. Right wing. Kicks to Ariza. With some arc. Rebound the Lakers. Rogers has got his 5th rebound in this one. Wallace looking for an opening. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Rogers. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sims. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Wallace against Collins. Boston shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Find the lane. One shot.
Here's Ariza. Releases from the wing and drills it. Ariza's got 5 now.
Well, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the 2nd quarter. Welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Here is Rogers. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Rockets in Houston. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the 2nd quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got the monster. Rogers is out there with Wallace. And it's Mayton in at the 4-man position. Clock at 4. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Wallace misses.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And good that time.
And it's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Pass to Rogers. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now, here's Collins. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the 2nd quarter. Sampson, the pass to Mayton. Sampson kicks to Wallace. The pass to Mayton. Here's Rogers. He shoots again, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A lot of time, games are decided at the line. So let's check out the NBA leaders in that category. Well, you take a look at Ariza, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come at the free throw line.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
That free throw good from Rogers. And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing, you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
Here's the quick. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
Well, you take a look at Ariza. He's there in the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting. The fans have really gotten behind him.
And that's the way it should be. Kevin, you could make a case that he should be a starter, but there's just so many great players in the East. Just being in the top 10 shows how much respect the fans have for him.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Here's Maton following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to the monster. Here's the three. The rebound by the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the paint. Here's Gervin. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Pass to Maton. Shoots. Nails the baby hook.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Gervin. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Out to the right wing. Lakers working the ball around now. Passes to Rogers. To the wing on the left. That one's not going to go. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Atkins. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now the pass to the monster. Shot clock at 6. To the wing right side. Shoots. Maton, no good. Austin's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Pass to the quick. Here's Flash. It's Gervin on the wing. Here's Portis. And it's blocked.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Gervin outside. Fires from 18. That one good for 2. Gervin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Pass to Rogers. There's the dish to Sampson. Passes it to the monster. For 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's the quick. 14 feet away and off the glass. That one's good. The quick's got his second basket. Los Angeles trails by 4. And the Lakers call time here. Some changes for the Lakers. Gadzuric is checked in, and Silks subbed in for the Monster. On defense, the Celtics. And there's the pass to Stevens. Here is Rogers. Portis brings the double team. Here is Gadzuric. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Raja. Misses off the left iron. Lakers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Walton defending. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to Rogers. Here's Stevens. But they'll get another chance. Gadzuric gets the bucket.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Boston leading by 4. Here's the quick. He's got 8. Pass to Portis over Rogers. Hits the front of the rim and out. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Throws it up high.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Raja, it's deflected, and he gets it back. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Odmanovic is checked in. Here's Poirier. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 5 on the clock. Rob. And they're pushing it up. Here's Bryan. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Boston shooting 44% from the field in the second. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Here's Stevens, and that one is hammered home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Primetime's checked in for the Celtics. Collins comes in for the quick. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Boston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Dishes to Collins. It's deflected. Goes up on the wing. It's good. 5 points in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Ariza. He's around 18 points per game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now, here's Collins. And they get it. Passes it to Portis. The shot's good. Portis has got his second bucket.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
The pass to Stevens. Here's Bryan. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Collins to it.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 19 and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That's good from Gadzarich.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
And the Lakers making a change here. Sims is checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Boston trails by 4. Pass to Poirier. Back to Collins. Pass to Ariza. Ariza, offensive rebound. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Ariza's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Radmanovic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him over Ariza. It's rebounded by Portis. And it's Ariza with the ball for Boston. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Captain Clutch. 19 points in the game. Here's Gadzarich. Rebounded by the Celtics. Poirier's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ariza outside. He kicks it to Collins. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Stevens. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part, Greg. Even for the best three-point shooting teams, sometimes you got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
Celtics making a switch here. Gervin's checked in. And then for the Lakers, Big Cat comes in for Silk. And Tyrone Wallace is subbed in for Captain Clutch. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. Outside Collins. Six on the shot clock. From about 16, and that one comes up a bit short. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And the shot goes in. And it's a 4-point Laker lead. Boston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Boston again missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Looking at the Lakers. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, their reserves showed up tonight, not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting. It hasn't killed them on the scoreboard yet, but they need to pick it up. 2 games they can win. If they come out hustling in the second half, they can win.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. The Quick is out there at prime time, then it's Fresh, then it's Walton, and it's Gervin in at the power forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Friday.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing. But it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
That's good from Gadzarich. Both shots good from the stripe. Boston trails by 6. Here's the quick. Floats one up. No good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
For Los Angeles, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.